Hello everybody, time for Spider and Olde Scooter again tonight, where we play Spider Solitaire, the iMac default version, circa 2015. This is SpiderMac, the artificial intelligence behind this game, and I think she's quite intelligent. Pretty artificial too, nothing personal, my dear. This is the If I Were President edition of the game. I'll explain all these funny pictures in a little bit, but right now let's leap in. We're going to have one of those truncated games tonight where I play the first deal, talking a little bit about it, and then after that I'll skip around. I wonder whether that's better. I doubt it. Or this. I think that is. I'm pretty sure that is. Now, 2 for 3, that gives you each 1, 2 moves. Let's double check that. 1 move. So the first one was the best one. What? Do it. Do it. Not that way. Gave away $1. You have been with me for a while, know what that means. I won't bore you with the details. Mainly I won't humiliate me with the details. I wonder if that's any good. And maybe 1, 2. Not up to my standards. I like to get at least 4 moves when I cross the color line and block something. Once I put that 3 on that red 4 can't play till I move it. Move the 3. That's called blocking, and it's kind of the essence of gambling in this game. Okay, that's the first deal. That's, I think, all I can get out of it. Maybe I could get more, but I don't think so. So I'll put it down here, tell you about why the game is called If I Were President. I will explain this in the process. I came on this If I Were President idea thinking about what in the world they can do in Puerto Rico. And so I started out writing a blog. I write blogs, you know. Where's my blog? Is that it? No. Is that it? No. I don't know where my blog went. Heaven knows. It's in there somewhere. Maybe here. Oh, yeah. That. And there it is. See? I'm writing, and it starts off with Mr. President, and the title is Your Opportunity for Greatness, President Trump. And I've been working on this and doing some research and stuff, and all of a sudden I thought, by golly, that's a good idea. So if I were president, I'd do everything I'm doing right now for the victims of Harvey and Irma, all up through those huge tracts of destruction. It seems like the federal government's doing an okay job. Keep doing that. Do it also for U.S. Virgin Islands, but for Puerto Rico, do something heroic, spectacular. My first thought was turn it into a Tomorrowland in reality. Rebuild it so much better than it was that it'll blow people away. And I was looking around for some graphics on Tomorrowland, stumbled across this little baby. This is the Spike Supersonic 22-passenger business jet. Doesn't exist yet. This is a model, or they've actually got a model. They're about to fly it, sort of a big oversized RC, radio-controlled plane. Just check out some of its aeronautical behaviors. And that looks kind of like Tomorrowland. But anyway, I would do that. I would immediately do something very innovative to take care of all those people who are out of their houses, or if they're back in their houses are essentially unlivable. Clean slate city. I mean, that island was scoured. So there's a lot of people who don't have. So, buy some of these super tents. Mainly they're made in Ireland, they're made in Canada, maybe some United States people do it, but the main players don't seem to be here, so we create a new industry. These super tents, insulated, big enough for a family of, however, different sizes, a family of 6, family of 8, you get a different size house. But temporary, but sort of semi-permanent. And because it's going to take a long time to build back places for people to live. So I'd do that. And then I would put in temporary, that is, lots of generators, maybe big solar panel installations to power everybody's hospital and the government and the nursing homes and everything that needs power, but don't rebuild the power distribution system the way it was on poles and so forth. Bury it. Put everything underground. 21st century stuff. Hurricane proof for the rest of the life of the island, maybe 1,000 years. Fix the water distribution system immediately and get those two things working. Throw the kitchen sink at the medical problems. If you have to, hire hundreds, thousands of medical workers, build temporary hospitals, return air conditioning to everyone and so forth, and put people to work farming the land and rebuilding the infrastructure and trying to get the land so it's farmable again. Huge investment. And in a few years, you would have turned Puerto Rico into a shining city on an island, and the world could see how good America can be when they put their nose to the grindstone. So that's what I do as president. That's why. That explains this, explains that smug look on my face and so forth. So let's go play another, I'll go play alone, another deal or two. Be right back. Okay, here I am. I'm 3 deals in, halfway through the game, made a score while you weren't watching. It's kind of nice. So I'll take a deal and we'll play this one on camera just for the fun of it. That could have been better if that were that. No, I have a 2 showing. See what I mean? If you talk to yourself while you're playing Spider Solitaire, sometimes you make wiser moves. Sometimes you distract yourself and miss obvious moves. Oh, it's an absolute playpen of game toys if you play while you're talking to yourself. This is looking nominal. Things are not leaping out at me. This 9 string, I'd like to uncover it, so I think I'll put this up here where it will do the least damage I can arrange. And that's about it. So I'll be back for maybe the last or the next to last hand. Fruit flies. They love being on television. See you in a minute. Ah, yes. So I wanted to tell you about my sock puppet. If you watch this every once in a while, you know I long for a sock puppet. This was back from when I tried. This is the character himself. I thought he'd make a good sock puppet, a good radio sock puppet, because he has on radio earphones, and his name is going to be Alex, in honor of a certain radio Alex, and I still may do it. It's creatively challenging. Well, I'm on the last hand of the game, the last deal. I have scored once more since you were gone. I'm now $88 in the black, which is not all bad. I don't know that I see the chance for a big win here and run the table, but there's something. There's some plays just come out. I get a hole. I wonder which. I think I'll do that 10. 4 and a king, and I put the queen on that. 5 and a 2 and a 1. Let's just see what's under here for sport. Queen. It's not all that productive. What else could I do? 7. Oh, there's Jack. I can do that. Then I have this nice 7-3 stack. Oh, do a little cross stack. Make that move. Look around for a Jack, maybe. It would be nice, but it's not happening. Game is not going anywhere, but I cannot complain because I'm actually in the black. 500 to play, 550 to break even. I'm at 638. That's $80. What are you going to do? You can go buy a steak for $80, get it cooked for another 20. Well, the game's about over. Appreciate your patience. Think about it. If you were president, wouldn't you possibly fix the beleaguered fates of Puerto Rico? I would. People all over the world would think, gee, America is really cool when they try. Could have fixed it up. Did I show you this whole picture? I did, didn't I? Okay. I don't want you to miss the picture. Write if you get work. Hang by your thumbs. Be kind to your web-footed friends. Speak sweetly to those you feel sweetly about. They might not know how you feel. And see you next time, I dearly hope.